Yeah, are we doing fossilized bait in the bell ringer or no?
What?
Are we doing the fossil bait? The fossil bait in the haunted bell?
Yeah, I mean, it's sometime we need to do it. There was something that we needed for that boss.
But the haunted bell ringer, you want the photoplasm. Or whatever that is.
Protoplasm. That's right. That's what we needed from that boss.
So you
But
wanna do
I
it-
forget what the protoplasm was for.
Do you want to do it on a Lost Adventure or this episode?
I don't know. Well, this episode is starting, so probably not this episode.
It's already started?
It is starting. You want to start it?
Alrighty. So, let's see here. Welcome to episode 20, right?
Of
Of the Enigmatica 6 Expert Edition. So,
Expedition.
well, at least we're doing it different. Let's see here.
Expert.
This is also
Edition,
the greatest
edition.
TV show, by the way. And let's see here. Wanted Donald Duck. $1 billion for...
It's pretty
Fiction
weird that
Tony.
it struck lightning when you said Donald Duck.
Guys? Yeah, there's a name mom out there. I'm going to go fight off camera.
Off camera.
Seraph has a 9 million clay bounty for murder. Because apparently he murdered his partner in crime, Jayhawk.
Wow.
From what I had read on that line.
Okay.
I mean, unless there's something different, but I don't know.
Alrighty.
Let's see here. Jetpacks are in this year. Definitely are.
Okay.
Newsflash. Protect your animals. Jenabell is armed.
What does that mean?
Oh, yeah. I looked it up on the internet about that one. Apparently, Jenabell has a minigun.
Oh.
She's armed and dangerous.
So she harvests animals, and she didn't have a minigun before, so now she has a minigun. So
A long-range weapon that's probably powerful.
okay, gotcha.
Mhm. And then hashtag Jenabell is armed and dangerous. Pretty self-explanatory. Also,
it's a long
Tempius.
hashtag.
yeah, Tempius, Merry Christmas.
What is that?
Invoker.
What?
Evoker. He gives us
Okay.
those totems. I was gonna kill it unless you want to kill it on camera.
No, it's fine. I'm like, we got a lot to go over. Maybe we can do that in a Lost Adventure. We got some Lost Adventures coming up.
Yeah, and the guy's gone. You saw the one guy out here, right? He's gone.
So we got the nature's aura set up, and the nature's altar, or natural altar, and both here and the one in the nether, as we continue to be attacked by things and stuff.
We also upgraded the base kind of, and we need some.
I'm working on it. It's getting there. The tower takes a while.
We also got stone. I mean,
And then
not
I
stone,
created
but
a
portal.
Ars Nouveau portal. That takes me right to the nether portal.
Bye.
And then a portal that takes us back. Pretty neat. I first time I've used them. You only need them for... Wow, I got pushed back through. You only need to use source to create. Once you've created it, it just exists. I don't know what the range is like on it. I'll continue to mess around with it, but I was looking for some type of solution to get me to the nether portal, or I was just going to make another portal closer. And here we go. We got one in the nether. Looks really good. Really good.
Mm-hmm. It does actually. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, I had to fill in this giant pit because remember in episodes ago there was this giant pit here. I had to fill it in. Yeah. See you at the base.
There's one thing that we're guilty of. It's definitely building. We definitely
love it. Yeah. Well, we also made a tree house if anyone's interested in that.
Well, that's Project Treehouse. We're not talking about that yet.
Oh, we aren't?
No.
How about Project
Not
Flower?
talking about that.
Project Flower, also not talking about is a hush hush
Project
project.
Flower. Nope. Not talking about that yet either. We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
We can talk about Project Drawer Controller though.
Oh, that's finally out. Okay. Well, guys, we did what we wanted to do 2 episodes ago. Was that one episode? I forget.
We finally created the advanced liquid compressor.
That's
which
not it.
allowed us to get an advanced tube up and going and feed advanced the higher pressure air to the vortex tube, of which we can control with a regulator with PCB advanced PCB thrown on it, you can actually tell it exactly the number of bars you want it to use. And with this hooked up to the high pressure through here, I can have this anywhere set from 0 to 10, and then that would help create the temperature that we need to get. So this doesn't really have anything in it. We needed to get above 1600 at 5 bar. It's not quite there. We use the heat sinks and some cooling to help heat the other side up. They kind of offset each other to make that faster. And lo and behold, we were able to create the coated machine frame type top that allowed us to create the item that we needed for the drawer controller. And we then went to start putting everything in drawers, which required a lot of straw for canvas.
And the sad part is we could not make the
and wood.
Compacting drawers because we need Britannia, and we're not far enough into it yet. So that was great.
Now, because the drawer controller, and I know I could make a slave controller and put it at the other end of it, but the drawer controller is so far away now. When we go to create something, try to pick something that I can create maybe, and request it. It takes a lot longer to pull from the drawer controller because it's such a distance away. So we need to move on to getting refined storage set up. But in the meantime, we also were having a problem with charcoal, if you remember, and energy. Our charcoal is now almost maxed. We're just feeding charcoal into a redstone furnace and then compacting it with a multi-server press with a press mold. So we get blocks of charcoal, and we're feeding it through some drones. So we used Enigmatica drones.
I did not come up with the names, guys. I'm so sorry.
This one called Jenny Drone 1 grabs. It's just a logistics drone. It grabs from the provider frame, which is on this chest. Anything that's in this chest, it tries to put in any of the storage areas. So this storage is set to take the stuff that's allowed for fertilizer. And only allows those things, which is saplings, blossoms, cherry saplings, and cherries. And then the drawers obviously limit what can be added to them. Now, it had to be on the front because the drawers can only be fed from the front. So I couldn't put it on either side. But and I told the drone that only do it in stacks of 64. And what we have out here is a farm that needs to be cleared out every once in a while.
Yes, but have you seen the drone? It's almost dead.
Yeah, it'll be good. So I had one drone would be set up with this program. Let's see, that it would pick up from inventory, which is the axe. It would import. It would stand by and wait, and then it would dig from, and it would be closest. But I said low to high because the axe is a tinker's axe. That is the upgraded axe. Oop, I'm using the wrong one on you. That's why you're not wrenching. Where did he go? Where did he go?
Up.
And it all went to you. Can you throw it to me, please?
Look my helicopter.
Yeah,
so
it's
cool.
really cool.
Oh, how about this axe?
I need that too, please.
Ring, ring, ring. Okay.
Not that way. Just throw it to me. Thank you.
Should I do it with my bow then?
So this program has, where it picks up and that it can pick up anything. So it can be any type of axe. I have set it that when it does low to high, that it requires a digging tool. So if it were to have an axe that breaks and goes away, it would go to replace it. I specified the area to pick up and then the area for it to chop wood in. So I got some of this stuff. It's all within the box, but the problem I've noticed is it can't seem to get to some of the wood if leaves are in the way. So it gets hung up there. And then the other thing is it seems to take damage. And I had it all part of a program to then go pick up and plant, and then deposit stuff in the chest. Having one do it was very slow. It couldn't keep up with the trees themselves. So I actually split the program, and he has a little buddy over here called Tree Farm 2. That if we throw its program
Hey, you
in,
heard him.
I
You guys say sorry.
didn't mean to.
That's what they all say.
Did you take that one too?
Maybe.
Can I have it, please?
There you go. Needs to be fueled up.
Okay, well, I wanted to show it. This one does a pretty good job of keeping itself fueled. But I want to show its program because it has a second half. So it picks up items in the area, but only on one block height. So it's only picking up stuff that drops there. It won't go up and try to get it from trees or anything like that. And then once it picks it up, it will place it down, and then once again it's the same one block area, but what I'm using is the same area, but I'm using a grid, and I tell it to space it 3 apart, and this is not a fine science. It's 3 is almost too much. As you can see, sometimes I get overgrown here for the Tree Farm 1 to chop all the wood, so I just kind of space it by 3. If I do 4, it's just too few trees. But when the Tree Farm 1 breaks, which happens quite frequently, and drops to the ground along with the axe, this guy goes up, picks him up, puts him in the chest, so I don't have to worry about losing him.
That we know of. It's
That-
we only
yeah,
doing
that we
this
know
a
of.
few days now.
And then I
Days,
tell it
mean.
to deposit everything in the chest over here. So it's just a simple little program. But I'm glad that I split it into 2. And I might actually add, in order to improve this, another drone that does nothing but take out leaves, maybe. I don't know. It just, the leaves are getting in the way. Once I get this drone charged up, and I'll go repair this. The Tinker's Axe is unique in that I tried to make it something unbreakable, but very difficult. I can't quite, we're not to the end. We haven't defeated the dragon. I can't make the Tinkers unbreakable. And then I tried an axe with unbreaking 5, but it still doesn't make it unbreakable with chainsaw on it. And oops.
Yeah.
And that works out pretty well.
Tell them how we got the enchantment books of Unbreaking 5.
Yes, that was all Brailius in the marketplace.
Spending an hours.
So I had to create, I went for Tinkers and the axe, the broad axe, which, breaks upwards. And then I told the drone to only start at the bottom, so it would hit the bottom wood, and then the axe's ability would kick in. But in order to make this, it required a lot of the iron reinforcement, which was the obsidian plate and then iron nuggets poured on top of it. So that was very laborious. So I automated it. I just used the RF Tools timer, and I think it's set for 100, because that was the perfect cycle before, it allowed this to cool and the next one would come in. So if you do iron in an open casting table without the obsidian pane in it, you get iron bars. So I had to do something and walk away so I could do this, because I had to upgrade the Tinker's Axe multiple times. I got 5 in there, which is the max, which required me to use the rose, use gilded, and there was one other upgrade that we put on it to give it one last ability, and I don't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, so it's impossible. It's possible to get it to 5, and that really helped with the longevity of the axe. So it seems like the drone breaks first before the axe breaks. So
Yeah. Hey, question. Are we gonna show off Project Skull? Or no, is that also another Hush Hush one?
Yeah, it's another one we have to do too because we need stuff for that.
It's
So we're just gonna set this axe in here and pull this stick out because we don't want that in there. And I'm gonna set him down on his little platform, and he will get going. But in order for him to really clear this out, every once in a while I have to come out here and just remove leaves, and then it can get to the logs that are up there, and makes his life easier.
Yeah. And with his indestructible shovel he got, it's a cinch.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is I could give the tree farm drone this indestructible, and that could be a way to go. But the axe, to be honest with you, the axe hasn't been a problem yet because it'll break before the axe breaks. Maybe if we get 2 of them going or something, it'll be a problem. But I don't know. I need to figure a way that the leaves can get out. I mean, even it told them to destroy leaves, but it seems like it does stuff in order. So it wants to get rid of all the wood before it goes to leaves or something. But in essence, it can't get to the wood, so it just kind of shuts down. I don't know how to explain it.
Maybe you set a priority to it, like both of them at like priority 1.
I don't know. It's a work in progress, but it's producing enough wood for us to feed the charcoal and automate that so that we have somewhat of a wood farm. And then it puts in the chest out there, and then there's some tubes, logical frames, or oh goodness, the basic logistical transporter tubes that put it into this chest. And then the drone comes up and puts everything away, so it's makes it a lot easier for us. But we are here finally to show off, to put in place the refined storage, because that's really the next step that we needed. So the
Doing
last
one of these
piece
every
was
episode,
here
aren't
was machine casing.
I'm basically doing one of these every episode.
I know, it's like I try to get as much done as I can
Before,
but yeah, it's like in order to get to this, so much other pieces needed to be done, and to capture each piece on camera. And I just don't know for expert. I don't know whether people really need like all the step by step.
Maybe you should ask the
But
fans to comment on that.
continuing to evaluate and evolve what we're doing here.
Yeah, so give us comments, please.
And with that, we have
Hello,
the controller,
my old friend.
Yes.
We're going to... Well, not have it switched to anymore.
So the controller I want to put here.
Hey, well, we had the power for that?
And we're going to go get power over there.
Oh, wait, will we even have the power for it? That's my question.
I don't know. We will plug into it. Let's see here.
Did you already dig this out?
Maybe.
Right, and you put the chest there so you would remember where it was.
No, it was in the center. I knew it was going to be in the center. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, not back down there.
Hey, you trapped me down here.
And that should give us...
That's a lot of power.
Is that going to be enough? Is it getting there?
Checking the battery. Battery's getting drained.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I wanted to put a battery in there too. Just for this occasion. Actually,
It's now having a net gain because I literally timed the
let's put
bottle.
the battery here.
Timed the bottle so hard.
Energy cell.
What?
Well, why is that one empty?
It's an empty.
Oh, it's well. No, there was one. I must have picked the one that was empty.
Empty. Cause
I want the one that's not empty. That's the one not empty.
Uh-oh.
There we go. And then we don't want you to loop, so we want you to only input that way. Looks like we're getting there. What did I do with my cable?
I don't know, but I think you should go catch it. I think I saw it running away.
Oh, thank you for that.
Howling at the moon.
I think it's one more. I want to put the crafting grid there, and I want the where's the other one? I want a regular grid here, and I want a pattern here. And we show nothing because I need to hook it up to something.
He stayed up one day to 3 a.m. just to try to get the controller set up. Just saying. Thought that would be an interesting tidbit. Right, Tevius?
That's right.
Yeah.
So we're going to run this down to the controller, and then we're going to need a storage, which I'll have to do off camera. But we'll work it down to there, and then we should be good to go.
I'll army crawl out of here.
But we are close to wrapping up time.
There we go. Looks good. Yeah, you'll never end the episode.
The episode will go on forever.
Ever and ever. What are you doing?
Trying to complete this. No, you don't like it when the episodes end.
Uh-huh.
But, you know. Oh. Put this down here.
Where is it gonna hook up? Huh?
I'm going to hook it on the side of the controller so we can take out, because we have enough drawers now. We should be able to take out this trim. So I'm going to put it right there.
Oh wait, don't we have to, hook that trim back up?
Nope. It has drawers that can go around the trim. The trim is only there needed if you don't have a drawer connected. But I'm going to have drawers connected. So that's created. So the last piece will be... Is that safe? What is that? Cobblestone panel? Yeah, that's not what I want to do.
Get me out of here. I see light. No! I saw light. Well, what are we gonna do? Seriously.
So next is to make a refined storage external storage piece. And do I have everything? Oop, it didn't come through. Why didn't that come through? Still, because need to clear out the recipe. There it is. I do. But looking at the storage cells, yeah, we're not to the storage cells yet. So we're going to be using the drawer controller and chests as storage for this foreseeable future. Because we need dimension shards and other craziness. So we're
Just to get a 1K.
just to get a 1K. So we're just not there yet. All right, so that should show everything that's in the drawers in the refined storage system. Look at that.
Yeah, and looks so
Yay.
neatly done. Wonder how you hit one of those cable.
So this will be a lot easier. We'll just have to see what the 828 FTE a sec may be a problem, because it looks like we're draining faster than we can fill. So we'll have to figure that out. So I guess the next episode
The battery's
about,
dead.
Yeah, it's going to be about power upgrades, because this is not enough to power that.
Nope.
So yeah,
should I cut the line?
We're going to have to cut the line.
Wow, I was actually pretty spot on. Look at this, Tempius.
So, but anyway, next episode. But let's sign us out. I'll save the battery where it is right now.
Yeah, I cut it.
Until next time.
Well, we're going to be signing off. This is the latest episode, Tempius Show, signing off. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Come back next time in another adventure. Watch out for those hidden adventures, right?
Lost adventures.
Lost adventures. I keep saying that.
That were hidden.
Yes, away. Tucked up in the attic in a box. Anyway, take it easy.
Thanks for watching.
I feel like I wasn't on mic there.